On those English round pin plugs, the end cut off from an air conditioning unit that was installed. BS546, I believe. There's some writing here. Again, there's insulators, half insulated. The earth fully insulated. Typical of the English. So this would normally be longer to open a shutter. I don't believe these have a shutter. I'll have to check. And again, live and neutral would then connect after. I'm curious how it's put together inside, whether it's just crimped, solid, or probably not solid, just crimped, wires come in, if this is made into halves and then just maybe ultrasonically welded, how did they put it together? So I'm going to cut this open and have a look. First glance, it appears to just be stocking. There seems to be an end that is a little bit flared. I don't know. That doesn't seem to make the best electrical connection. So we'll investigate further. You can clearly see the white plastic insert there and the more flexible plastic that's molded around it. This one has a white plastic. These two, the white plastic is a lot more obvious because they come up. But clearly those inserts were pushed in. Some holder put in the correct position and this was molded around it. Well, it turns out it is in fact crimped, if you can see the crimping. So that makes sense, and the white plastic goes for all 3 pins. So I've just cut through this with a hacksaw, but the white plastic is basically one central piece that goes to all 3 pins. Probably using the pin to position them exact in the mold, and then this soft plastic is molded around it. It does not actually stick to the white plastic, so it comes out perfectly clean. It really is more just of a casing. So that makes sense, right? I guess this is a lot easier. Stripped, pushing, crimped. And that fitting might take a little bit of doing to make. As expected, this is brass. I've just filed it up and you could see it's yellow. Well, it turns out what they've done is they've made some grooves in this and they've molded that white plastic in. So I was wondering if this was just pressed into the correct, depth. Turns out that's not how they did it. Turns out they have a notch. This is plated with those grooves already. So that means those are grooved in. The whole thing was plated and then it was inserted and plastic molded around it. Strange, they could have just made that plastic to the correct dimensional tolerance, pressed this in, it would have stayed. I guess this is definitely a better method. More expensive, more difficult, but hey, it seems to be extremely well made. I think that concludes how everything is put together. Quite an interesting way to do it.